Over towards B they go. And it's real fast. They're going to be going into Heavy God's Jewel Berettas as he waits to the exit of the tunnel. Zacher to take the first headshot. Heavy God gone, and Zacher with the double entry.
Oh, Heavy God just destroyed by that flash. He was actually in a good position to fight the rush. He had the dualies as well, but the flash completely destroyed them. And now a 3v4 retake with no utility. Oh, actually one flash on Sampaius.
Well, a resmoke just at the door, yeah. So I think that's a call it off.
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 sets of Kevlar.
Push into the crunch from G2.
It's going to work out pretty well here for Heavy God. Mattis to follow up. And those 4 spies paid off so far for G2. Acceleration up through short. MLBZ Deagle spotting them. Emilia not slowing down, looking to drive by straight towards MLBZ, who gets caught by the flashbang of Zacher. Makes it much easier for Emilia to commit to that kill, and G2 not looking like they're in the most comfortable position anymore. They have got a chance at this, but smoked out again at CT. It might just be worthwhile hanging on to the AK. And the Galil.
The guns. By time to reset the setup. Instead, he was just spotting. He throws an incendiary, but they just run through it. So a small detail there, but maybe could have made a difference for G2 in the previous round. And now I think more aggression from the side of G2. And the key is, you should slow down Freeze, but not for too long, right? You don't want to run out of time in the end. If you're running into a stack or something, you want to make sure you have enough time to cross your T's, dot your I's.
Oh my, dotting the
Triple
I's
peak.
straight away. There is Starry. Sampaius just gets destroyed. Mattis coming over here with the AK-47. See what he can do with this. He's already up on the side, creeping ever closer, keeping his head down. If there is to be a round win for G2, Mattis can play a big part in that because there's only 24 seconds left. And the AK rips apart 2, and that's the bomb down. His teammates can now spring into action on that long flank, but Mattis is doing everything. A 3rd kill picked up. And here comes the flank. MLBZ around the back with Heavy God. And now suddenly it is all Westmelon. And he plants right in the middle of the side, at least getting the bomb down. But Heavy God and MLBZ moving in upon him. And the AK goes down, tucks his head, but MLBZ has got it done. And Mattis steps up, earns the praise of Hunter, because that is a huge moment for Mattis. Here for Lynn Vision as well. They've got 2 AK-47s, but everybody else on pistols. Starry going for the long peek with a flash. Oh, it's not so clean, but it's effective as Hunter has taken out the instant response from MLBZ.
I mean, they'll take that, right? They can pick up the gun. 1-for-1 trade will favor the T's. Still 2 smokes. They can do the wall. Lynn Vision looks like they're setting up for a full A execute. Oh, Sampaius is coming back for more.
Sampaius going again. 2nd shot not going to connect. As the AK of MLBZ is brought down after 1. So G2's fragging output slows down towards the end of the round, and that allows Lynn Vision to get the bomb planted. Zacher moving into short. Here's a lot of these steps. Just going to start hunting in behind. Here comes Mattis on the boost. Back shots on towards Zacher. He's going to go again. He's going to try and finish him off, and eventually he will. Emilia so low on health with 20 HP in behind the box in the site. Emilia going to do what he can. It's a sharp shot on Heavy God, but burns inside of the bomb site once again. Mattis stepping up for a G2 round win. Here comes the flash out long. The only player that can really do anything about this is Starry with the deal.
And MLBZ, I mean, his support is far away from him, so he's going to have to try and buy some time. Now Sampaius is in a position where he can flash for him.
We didn't see that. Don't worry. No one's seen anything. Sampaius is going to clean it up. Clean up the mess that MLBZ left behind. That rifle can be picked up in the pit. Emilia's got it in his hands now. G2 looking to recover from losing long, but Starry's Deagle strikes true. G2 down to 3 players. An AWP now in the hands of Westmelon. Emilia with the rifle, and it's all come crashing down. Heavy God has to save them as he gets close up through short, but it's Westmelon on the picked up sniper. And how have you lost that round, G2?
Oh, that's a smoke from Sampaius all the way from A. He has 1 more. So does Mattis. If they want to go for a B split, they'll get blocked. But Lynn Vision moving over towards upper B.
pick from Starry. MongolZ just walks right into him. Hunter's going to hear the steps and the change up in position. Doesn't know if it's fake steps, so doesn't want to walk out alone. And Starry is still looking on the long push. Starting to get ever closer, but it's all about the action on the B-bomb site. The bomb now arriving. Heavy God trying to do something about it from the window. But not too successful on the initial go of things, nor the second. Mattis able to get one on Starry elsewhere on the map. But not really around that G2 feel anywhere near winning. So it is now 4-2. Lynn Vision off to a decent start on the T side of Dust 2 at the moment.
Careful about any potential aggression from G2, but G2 is doing it delayed. 3 players close to Catwalk. MLBB and CT spawn.
Here comes Emilia through the mid doors. Smoke's going to go down on the cross. That's going to be MLBB into the open. Here comes the short play. Sending Matos and some Pius out through short. 45 seconds. It's all the time that Lynn Vision have left. And Matos, we know what he can do with the AK. Not much this round, though. And Zaka removes him. Nice clean shots from some Pius in the FAMAS. And he'll upgrade into the 8Ks. He slips away. MLBB's cut through in the mid doors. Good timing here for Hunter to swing, knowing that hands would be busy. Could Hunter get another one? Could he get another one? Heavy God's got one on the B-bomb site, and yeah, limited time. 20 seconds left on the clock. Bomb climbing up on Xbox. Sampaio is slowing it down. Zacher finally delivering one on the AWP. And with the utility, Heavy God trying to get across to the ace site, but Zacher denies access. And Emilia can continue to celebrate.
In a couple of these rounds, Lynn Vision has been very patient with their utility too, at least in the anti-ecos. They had the good spawns in gun rounds, and their early long fight, Hunter's going to be able to bring it back.
Oh, we got Westmelon trying to push up, but Mattis already inside of the tunnels has caught him out and won that duel. The bomb about to make its way through the mid doors, though. And walk through the smoke as it fades away. Zacher and Starry not being watched on the CT cross right now, so they can actually get up to the B ramp, but Mattis is going to spot it. Out from the window, and Sampaio says the other. So finally, guns return for G2. They get a good buy, and they get back to winning ways, and that AWP picked up off the...
Hunter and MLBB are in front of the molly. Lynn Vision doesn't know. They can catch good timing here if they decide to go further.
There's Starry. Gonna catch out Hunter. Opening kill here for Lynn Vision. The short aggression has not paid off yet for G2. Can MLBB change that fact though? Timing. Zacher looked away. MLBB taking the kill in middle is distracted. The mid prong to the approach here of Lynn Vision, and Zacher just strolls back into the open. Sampaio able to punish that. Smoke goes down on the CT cross, but it's about to be broken up, and once again re-establish the power of the crossfire, but it's not even required because Matos takes a double kill, and it leaves Call Me Sue in the tunnels with one last desperate attempt to get out. But Matos...
Anti-eco loss.
Quick kills from Hunter and Mattis. In fact, it is all of those two players as they shut down everything that Lynn Vision brought to the table, which isn't a whole lot to be fair. And now the scoreline is all tied up, 5-5. And oh my god, MLBB's having a rough time against Glocks. Oh my, what is happening? That gun is firing blanks.
He only hit him one time.
It's harder to do that.
Out of 25 bullets. G2 has been playing a lot of close short here. Sometimes very noisy about that. Emilia just walks through the smoke, gets tagged.
And MLBB this time going to be striking true, so Starry going to be taken out. Sampaio smoked. Grenade comes in. You'll spot the bomb carrier, so that goes loose. Mattis then peeking on a timing. Oh, he's going to be frustrated. The Heavy God let him die out to the tunnels, but at least the trade comes in immediately. And now Zacher left inside of middle. And the fist bump. Well, G2 have a lead at the moment. We'll see if they end the half with a lead. Or will somehow, some way, Lynn Vision come back into this round with Tech 9s and a Mac 10 and a Deagle. some pious taking Emilia down, no problem for him. So another opener here for G2, and 5v4 when you've got the better weapon. 7-5 should be just around the corner. There goes Mattis. He's going to be pushing up into the tunnels. What a half he's had. He'll end at 17-6. He's got Heavy God on the back of the platform laying down the law. He's got himself 1 kill on Westmelon. Flash going to ring out in front of that box. And here they come. Straight in towards Heavy God. Oh, a lot of bullets, not a lot of kills. And eventually Hunter will burn him away. So Kolmisu goes down as the final member. And G2. Lead. Double flash for Starry. But it's going to be a commitment towards the B-bomb side here for G2. Everybody's in the tunnels, which means Westmelon and Coleman. We've seen this pistol in the first half.
Yes, exactly. Just no dualies on Su.
Well, let's see if the flash wrecks him the way it did Heavy God in that first half. Westmelon popping up off the back. Oh my god, okay, Westmelon popping heads. And the rest of the rotations, it's gone much better for Lynn Vision than it did for G2, I have to say. That is everybody going down in the tunnels.
I was almost mad at that molly that...
Look at this.
It stopped them.
Look how much space they've got. So Pice is just going to keep walking. Just keep walking up. No one's seen him. No one has any idea how deep G2 are already. Oh, this is about to surprise Lynn Vision big time, but Hunter just dives down into CT. Oof. Nice tap from Sampaius. Gets a second headshot as well. Sampaius striking true and getting that bomb plant in. G2 now into a 4v3 post plant.
It was a crazy move from Hunter.
Yeah,
to just jump down because they heard him and, they were down in CT. Felt a little bit unnecessary, but...
Would have been sick, though, if he pulled it off.
He would have thanked his boys again.
A very clean round win here for G2. It's just no one was short, so G2 just kept moving forward without being detected. Now they're on the hunt as well. They take away an extra weapon from Lynn Vision. Kolmisu, the last remaining member, and Heavy God's coming at him with Mobs. So good luck, Kolmisu. Not going to happen today, and he is removed.
Towards CT also gave it up. Heavy God with a fast peek towards long.
Dodging the flash. There was no re-peek on it. Further utility comes in. Starry gets info. You can see him passing that along to his teammates. He spotted Heavy God move behind the blue bin. Trying to fight Heavy. Oh my god, he reads the play coming out Longhouse, and he does very well to get to that one. Heavy God on the tray, but Emilia making quick work of him in response. So 4v3 for Lynn Vision on the CT side. G2 are going to start gathering everybody up through short with a bomb in the back of Sampaius.
Smokes come in and the utility from G2, but they're going to fake this, go down mid.
Mattis is just running forward full of confidence, but his teammate's gone, and that means the bomb is dropped. Mattis picks it up, and he goes in towards CT. Might have actually threaded the perfect pathway to get the bomb planted because no one's on A. And Lynn Vision have 2 players in the middle, 1 on the B bomb site. So a chance here to put the bomb down. And a 2v3 once the bomb is planted might actually slightly favor G2 here.
Yes, indeed. No kit on the side of Lynn Vision.
Well, that helps certainly as well. Emilia gone, and Mattis is just fragging today. He's 20 kills now. Util up in the sky. Mattis not making any mistakes, not giving a single opportunity to Lynn Vision to get back into this retake. But it's all going to be Mattis now, and he's turned. He's perfect in these situations, and Mattis is so locked in today. Another big round on the A bomb site from Mattis.
Help with a potential A hit. G2 changing the pace, grouping up towards B early.
Kolmisu. Jiggling off the back box, but I think he's just realized it's a heavy commitment from G2 in towards this B bomb site. He's got his teammates trying to help him out, but once again, it is Mattis with the entry. The rest of his teammates come crashing in and Heavy God and Mobs. And we were talking about just the amount of rifle versatility this team has. Just so many great riflers in the G2 team at the moment, and all 3 of the heaviest hitters display what they're capable of here.
I think that was just a great call from Hunter. Great timing to switch it up and go for a B execute like that. Here, obviously, and other challengers, but for G2, they're still in a phase where they just need more reps, more experience for Hunter in the IGL role, more experience for these guys playing together and going through different scenarios. And they'll definitely get that here with the Swiss stage format.
Zacher gets leg shotted, so instead of staying committed to the other side of the door, goes for a little bit of a risk. Straight through the doors he goes and connects onto MLBB, so walks away with it. He's trying to help out his teammates as well inside of the B-bomb site, trying to get a scope up, and Hunter's going to start making his way through the mid doors. Great work from MongolZ though. Could catch Madison, will do so. Bomb is down. Hunter now striking. Is there a way Hunter pulls this off? The answer to that is no, because Hand's busy with grenades, and so Amelia pushes through the smoke and catches him, leaving some pious 1v4, no bomb in his possessions all the way on B. So it's not going to be closed here. Lynn Vision will get an extra round to work with, and Starry will confirm with a headshot on some pious. Going onwards just to get the OT, and we've got... Ooh, Zacher doesn't want the boost. Starry was constructing the foundations for the boost itself, but they decide they want to commit into the mid-fight, and Hunter's going to get caught.
Right, so long control, traded for tunnels control in a way, and you can see G2 going back to take Cat as well. I mean, Sampaias is still just holding the cross. Okay, now he is out long. West Malm with his second of the round in his duel against Malbs. I think this is where, you know, you see Heavy God and Mattis have to give up on trying to split the A bomb site and just group up with Sampaias. Have 3 smokes.
Molotov onto the feet of Zacher. He's going to start pushing back. Emilia's ready to go. Emilia's chomping at the bit, ready to go. But it's Zacher that's going to take the pick on the cross. So Heavy God and Sampaias. 35 seconds. Heavy God is taking the first, and that's all he'll grab. As Sampaias now retreats back around long, he'll save the AWP. There's not enough money for it in the next round, so...
This one is fine, you know, even if Heavy God could have saved, would have been good for them, but obviously they still try to make something happen in this round. You know, Hunter will have enough money to buy for himself, Mattis as well, Heavy God. 2, it's just Malbs who's in trouble. Probably have to play with the Deagle. Oh, they're on the hunt.
No, he's not getting it, is he? He's not getting to keep this AWP. He's got to hit some great shots to keep it, and that's exactly what Sampaias does, so fair enough. Hits the nose.
Taking their time, making sure they secure lower B. Now using the utility for Cat. And only 2 smokes and a molly left, so this is probably going to be a B split with no flashes. And we see 4 players going into B tunnels. Hunter just going to use the smoke and a Molotov. MongolZ with a lot of work to do.
There's a swing into the open. It's going to be a punished re-peek. Sampaias kills his own teammate. So absolute chaos in the tunnels. MongolZ also got 1, so G2 come crashing down, and Lynn Vision back in the game. Well, 2 more rounds to go. And as you said, 1 gun round, because look at what G2 have to play with here. It's not pretty. But these are the counter rounds G2 can win. The MLBB Deagle, we know what it can do. Comes charging out along. It's going to be Amelia going down. Some speed behind this for G2 as they apply the pressure to the A defenses. Lynn Vision, at least the Western Melon will be able to take 1 kill on MLBB. Mattis P250 chaos inside of the smokes. Hunter a victim. Starry
What's happening?
Getting a kill, and what? Yeah, this is wild. Mattis is still fragging on the P250. Another shot coming in on the Deagle, and of course this is the way G2 win the map. MongolZ coming back in to try and save the day. And there haven't been any picked up weapons from the 2 remaining G2 players. They still haven't got their hands on upgrades. So they're still with the Deagle, still with the P250, and MongolZ still with a shot at this. Coming back up long. Heavy God's upgraded. He's got the rifle. He's gone out towards short. But he will take it with the AWP, and they were not 1 gun round away. They were just wrecked by the pistols. G2 coming into this pistol with plenty of utility. They're going to meet 3 players head-on in Banana. MongolZ just gets in behind the half wall. And it's the peek around the half wall itself. MLBB looking for Komisu, who just drops back in behind the corner. And we've got Zacher with one quick headshot. Komisu to follow up, and it's a 2 for 2 at the top of Banana.
Double HE comes in late, no damage. They will get the bomb down. 2v3 post plant for Mattis and Hunter. Starry very patient on the flank in Banana. That's going to be the round deciding fight, and Starry wins it against Hunter. Now 1v3 for Mattis. He's done a lot on Dust too, but this was too much to ask even from him.
And it's going to melt away. Heavy God taking over the apartments. He's got his teammates right beside him. In the form of Mattis. But a passive setup here from Lynn Vision. No, very passive on the A-bomb site. You got Zacher all the way back in Library. Emilia playing from the A default spot, 1 in pit. Not looking too hot over there right now in terms of information they're able to pick up. And G2 are going silently up through Banana.
Envision passive on A don't want to give any easy fights to the Galils. Let's see here, they have their utility still on B. It's going to be enough to stop the hit from G2.
It's deep smoke, you can just run right through that. And that's what G2 have done. Smoke off CT, MLBB, okay, that is ridiculous. Just a gladiator with the Deagle. And the Guatemalan just destroys them. That is so filthy. I think he's got one of the best Eagles in Counter-Strike at the moment, MLBB. So stylish on it.
Coming their way, Lynn Vision, and it's unfortunate because it was the second round after winning the pistol. Can they get deep Banana control?
Yeah, Small's going to try and fight for it, but I don't think he was ready for how deep Westmoreland was already.
He had no idea.
Well, just walk right into him. Easy free kill for Lynn Vision to kick things off. And now G2 know they don't have any Banana control. They've lost the opening pick.
Why does Emilia only have a USP?
It's a great question,
Someone
actually.
steal his gun?
There's 4 players currently there because obviously they have one all the way down in Banana here of Westmoreland. They have enough time to rotate the player back to B by the time they would get up through Banana.
I think they understand, you know, they have to do something in Banana before they go A. All right, there's a nice lineup from Hunter.
Well, that'll clear the logs of the barrels, but it will not clear out Westmoreland. That means you gotta go do it with bullets, and Hunter will happily do that, and you can see the reaction now as those 2 extra A players have broken off, and they're going to try and back up the B bomb site defenses. 20 seconds left on the clock. Starry's going to play here on default. Hunter's got another kill elsewhere, but Starry's here in steps. The bomb now arriving to top middle with 10 seconds. That's all the time they have left. They've got to get to the site. Emilia dinking up with a USP. The little USP finally gone in just enough time to put that bomb down on default. Komisu arriving to the library, and he has to silence 3. Smokes up at his face at Moto, and I think that's it. No chance now for him to get into this one. It was real close. It was real squeaky right at the end there for G2, but they just squeezed through.
Around. But, you know, he's only been doing this for a couple of months full time, so
yeah, you
could also see something similar in a 4v4 against Vitality in the final round of the half on their T side. Also great.
It's the ability to deal with all the moving pieces in the high pressure situation.
They have no idea about Starry.
Dude, look at this, but they're already up on the site. It's about to be a bloodbath. Starry's going to walk in. He might even get the quick headshot here. Surprise is going to go down, but there's still numbers inside of the site. Emilia, he's only got a USP this time. Another shot out of Starry's Deagle. It's a starry night for these players because that's all they're going to see. Good night indeed. Mattis able to find a headshot. 49 seconds left, and they're going to run away, but look at Heavy God. He has a chance to clean up now. Westmoreland right in front of him. Heavy God boils them alive, and Mattis from out through the underpass has recovered the mess that Starry created. But that's the power of Lynn Vision sometimes. That's,
you know,
that's more material down the line.
Yeah.
Well, burning inside of the fire. Already up top Banana. Westmoreland and Sue ready to get going. Oh, a good lineup here for Westmoreland. That's going to be 2 MLBB and Mattis both down, and they're held behind a smoke now, so it's all kind of fizzled out for G2. If there's any way in getting back into this round, it's going to be elsewhere. And so Hunter's calling it off. They're going to go back down Banana. You still got Heavy God in middle.
Yeah. Zacher also there with the AWP. It's going to be a tough round to get back into for G2.
Oh my... Okay, Heavy God. That's one hell of a shot. And a second kill from Heavy God, finally taken away, but now it's Hunter. A 1v3, but he sustained a lot of damage in that fight. He's down to 34, or rather 36 HP. He's going to put that bomb down and try and get himself into a solid post-plant position here.
Yeah, the molly won't do him a lot of good since there's a smoke on Westmelon unless he uses it on something first. Hunter's going for the search.
I like it, the aggressive stance. There's a quick shot. He's seen the second player, and now he has a molly into the post-plant. Can buy himself more time to reposition. With that molly going down on default, in fact, he's won the round because Westmelon has to go get the kit. And no time, really, to make a mistake here. He's going to sprint into the bomb site, but Hunter's already repositioned out into the balcony. And, oh my God, Westmelon. Okay, that was the one way to win it. That was the only way to win it. And he gets just enough time to pull off the defuse.
Happen and just an instant adjustment.
Great work from Heavy God to even make this round possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love this play from Hunter. It's the life leaves his body.
Hey, but that was a great recovery for a 3v5.
True. Nice shot, though, from Zacher up on top of the half wall. MLBB just runs right into him, so G2 going to have to play again from a numbers deficit situation.
It looks like G2 now organizing themselves for the next step.
Zacher's across the archway. 50 seconds as Mattis steps into the open, steps into the fray. And without delay, it's Zacher straight through the chest. 45 seconds. Zacher rotates to help B. No presence, though, from G2 on the B side of things. It's all about the A finish once again. Hunter finding some late round impact, but it's only one kill for him. And at least some bias in a 30-second 1v4, so not going to be happening here for some bias. And he gets caught as he walks through the archway, and we've got a tie game all of a sudden. Lynn Vision 3 apiece.
Do you?
You do. Almost contractually at this point. Well, Westmelon straight down Banana. It's going to be Sue to follow up with the second. So we've got ourselves a 5v3 to kick things off for Lynn Vision, so the lead's coming through. Oh, nice shot from Hunter. Need a little bit more of that. Oof. Oh, well, there is more of that. It's from Mattis, though. Oh, God. Emilia now very, very sweaty. He's going to get taken down by Hunter, and G2, every round is winnable. It just feels like every single round is winnable for G2. They keep getting themselves back from these impossible situations. And I was saying, Lynn Vision about to take the lead. I don't know about that anymore.
But their smoke has passed for CT, and they don't have another one. Both of the Lynn Vision players are here, so this is not done just yet.
The God tier flash from Heavy God. And just bullets from Mattis. Zacher alone. 1v3 AWP. He's taking the first away. 28 seconds as the plant comes in. Needed to land that shot on Heavy God. And now his round has become a lot more difficult. Try and just make them think you could possibly come from CT. No peek, no mistake, and no chance as Heavy God brings him down through the side of the wall.
Solo flash through the smoke. And everything falls apart for Lynn Vision. And I was just about to say how Banana has been an issue for G2 the last couple of rounds. Oh, that's a very aggressive peek from Heavy God. Some bias punishes Emilia on the re-aggress, and with the rest of the Lynn Vision players on the B bomb side, this is going to be a save. Unless they try to go down B and MLBB is able to punish.
Okay, Zacher, great shot.
He's not had a great day on Malbs, has he?
No,
I mean, props to him. The two kills that he did get were in the force buy and netted them the...
That was his only... They were his only kills.
Yeah, but, you know, that's the benefit of having a great team. Like, even if you're struggling, they got your back.
Poor VP.
Nah,
3 rounds.
whatever.
2 maps. It's not great for Perfecta's in-game leadership so far.
All right, Starry. Aggressive play in Windows, finds a kill. Hunter gets Westmelon on B. That's where the majority of G2 is. Do they just speed up now? Heavy God pushing through the smoke, gets the sound cue, but Emilia baits him with the noise.
It looked like Heavy Go was maybe looking at the radar or something different there, because he comes through, doesn't react to the player on his screen. Now Starry hearing the steps. Oh, baby, this is going to be a big old mow down for Starry. Oh, should have been. Big old mow down of some pious.
Swan tap.
And he gets out of there. So, slipping away.
This is still dangerous. Su is alone, and he's playing outside
Dude,
B.
remember, every round is winnable for G2, apparently. Not MLBB, though, unfortunately. But Hunter, don't forget about him. He's got this. Hunter always finds a way. He's got a smoke for the CT cross. It's already smoked, so he can re-smoke it even. He's going to go for the plant. Lock that in real quick. Can he push from 3 different sides? Banana, CT. Oh, now he's going to die from Banana. He turned, and he was getting pushed from Zacher as well. So, impossible situation, really, for Hunter. He does well to get a bomb plant.
Let's see, maybe the best moments of this series are still ahead of us.
Maybe, just maybe. Maybe we've got another map. Maybe we've got Ancients around the corner.
Apps Pop is the call, and it's looking good right now. Only 2 defenders, but 2 more are making their way back from B. So it's all about timing now in this round.
Well, smoke comes in. It's going to be Heavy God and Mattis combining. 2 kills between them. There's the smoke fading. 1 extra kill for Starry, but silenced immediately by some pious. Zacher and Westmelon. They're locked out behind the smoke for the time being, and an A retake is pretty damn difficult right now for Lynn Vision to even consider. So they're going to back away. They're going to save, and we are looking at 7 rounds for G2. Could get that like a supporting act.
Yeah, sure, if this G2 thing doesn't work out.
Exactly. Seems to be working fine right now. Emilia all the way down middle. Zacher's got the opening pick, and Emilia now realizes he's got to try and fight second mid and the T-Star. Starry coming to try and help him out of the bedroom, but Heavy God's ready. Hunter also getting involved. There's absolute pandemonium still in round 12. 3v2 with Lynn Vision, 1 player ahead to try and close out a 5th round, but Heavy God is pulling it back, and that's B completely open. Zacher now in panic mode, trying to get back to the same position. It's a race. Look at that. Both on the same trajectory to arrive at that CT angle in time, but there's utility available still for G2. Zacher's going to break it open and go close for a fight. Not too far off connecting that shot. And now his health at the funny number as he'll back into the church.
Funny how?
Well, it's a 6-9.
Yes?
And that is sexual innuendo, Yanko. So,
if you say so, Dinko.
Not even an innuendo, I guess. Just, it is. All right, Zacher, time for a sexy clutch. 1v2. He's going to step up with the AWP, and they're not giving him too many opportunities, but there we go. Heavy God's gone. And now he's up against some pious. And he's going to hide away. Tuck himself into the church, and he's going to take the headshot. It's going to be an 8th round secured at the end of the half for G2.
Win one in this series. So surely, this is the one.
Well, not off to the best start. Not off to the best start whatsoever. But it's MLBB, and he's been having a bad day.
Yeah.
A very bad day.
4 kills, 2 double kills that were 2 openings to win 2 rounds for G2. So those are the most impactful 4 kills in a half
He is the swinger.
you'll ever see.
Here comes the top mid play. It's going to be some pies trying to cut it off, but this pistol round not looking good for G2, I must say, Yanko. This looks like it's going to be a rough old time for them. Heavy God can maybe unravel that. The gunslingers brought out his Julies, and he's got himself 2. Finally taken down by Su. And we've got Hunter inside of the site. Emilia domes him, and it's just Mattis, and he's having a very good day. So let's see what he can do. 1v3 recovery of the bomb site. Su inside. And there we go. It's going to be Matis turning left and right. Oh, it's a second headshot, but not quite the third. The pistol will go the way of Lynn Vision, but
far superior so far in this series when it comes to the gun rounds.
Smoke it out the archway. That's going to be a pick from Sampaius down in the pit. West Melon caught away. It's going to be Heavy God waiting on the balcony. Looking down, Amelia showing a little bit. And Heavy God, oh, he's not going to enjoy that. Mac 10 to the face. Sampaius stuck in the pit, but the sniper will prevail. And then the flank of MLBB comes in to back him up. And we've got 2 players left for Lynn Vision, and both of them dead to Matis. So as soon as the guns come back out, a relatively convincing round victory from G2 again. 2 occupying the apartments. We've got Heavy God playing under the porch.
Yeah, they tried to put a little bit of B pressure again, but it doesn't matter. You know, G2 is unfazed by it. They have top banana control. And now again, they're in that 4A setup. Although MLBB is a little bit more passive towards B, he just used his smoke too. He's got 1 more left.
A good boost. Matis walks right into it. He's going to be a little bit frustrated about that. G2 have to play this 4v5 now from the CT side. 45 seconds left. That bomb's trying to walk down middle. Potentially going to be putting pressure on MongolZ, who's been having a very tough game, and he's also very low on health. As the only player on the B-bomb site with no utility left, unless there's something dropped near him.
Okay, G2 reacting now with pushing short because they killed the second B guy.
I like the reposition here from MLBB to actually get into dark. Will it be enough, though? He's got to go huge. All of his support is a long way off. MLBB with 1 quick headshot. Now comes the push. Hunter on the double lineup. MLBB couldn't get a follow-up, but it's enough. It's a 2v2, and it's got to be a retake here. 7 seconds, yeah. They got to start planting now. With that kill on Zachar, it's done. Emilia can't run away. He's dead immediately. And that's a round to celebrate absolutely for G2. It's Hunter bailing them out. MLBB's buying them enough.
It feels like every time the same thing happens. Lynn Vision uses a little bit of utility at the start. G2 manages to evade it and immediately counter it and establish banana control. Right? So it's been a problem for Lynn Vision not being able to take that control early as well. G2 is always playing with good information in these rounds, and it's not difficult for them to rotate into good positions.
It's going to be Sampaius with the first Heavy God to follow up, and G2 about to knock down Lynn Vision's best buy they've got available left. It's about to be 12-7 map and series point.
You know, some of the stuff is also details in preparation. When G2 was doing a mid take in the first half, they had a double HE for this exact corner where Hunter is in because it's tough to clear it. You don't really want to molly it. So, you know, double HE does the trick. You can see what he was able to do.
Heavy God from the site, and Hunter with him again. It's another shutdown from those 2 players. This A-bomb site is completely closed.
Well, you can't tell your team always, hey, Heavy God is always going to be either pit, balk, or headshot. So you can always count on that. And small details like that really add up in the end.
Well, Lynn Vision put everything they can into this round, and what they have is not that pretty. They've got Tech 9s, they've got Deagle, Mac 10 on Call Me Sue. And they've got to hope that they get this free kill, and they will. MLBB, again, having a tough old time. Smoke fades away, he's got a nade in his hand, and suddenly a Tech 9 appears in his face. So Matt is calling for a rotation, a little bit of help. He's going to block them with some utility and delay Lynn Vision at the door of the B-bomb site. But Lynn Vision don't really have the luxury of being able to double pump, so they go on the initial utility and they just charge on in. Mattis is ready, diving down, hungry for kills in the pool, and he's got nothing. Mattis, a rare round where he gets nothing done, and a missed shot, and suddenly it's not done yet. Lynn Vision find all the kills in the B-bomb site. There were 4 players in G2 there at different points. on a
Yeah,
single
but
kill.
not all at the same time or when the hit came in. That was the issue. It felt like, I think initially they had a good read, okay, they're just going to speed up B. Nothing else has really worked, but then it took an extra second, so they doubted their initial call.
Well, G2 still have a lot of money based on how the last few rounds have gone, so immediately back to a buy, but it becomes a little bit more difficult on paper to win it now. MongolZ waiting around the half wall, another opening kill going the way of Lynn Vision. This time some Pius. But look how many players they've got starting B. It's one player defending the A bomb side. That's Heavy God over towards the apartments. And it's a risk from G2, but it's paying off. MongolZ has got the kill on Amelia, but that might just funnel him into Heavy God, which is actually what they don't want. And the rotation is speeding back, and now Heavy God, can he step up? Can he deliver on his own? Boosted up in the box inside of the bomb site. He's going to hear the utility raining in, and fortunately for Heavy God, they have slowed down on the attack, which has allowed this rotation to come back over. Another kill from Heavy God from the site. Westmelon, clean headshot. MongolZ and Heavy God combining, and it's MongolZ to close it out. It's G2 to take a 2-0 win to kick off their affair here in Belgrade.